Today's question comes from Chris, and apparently he's playing around with reassigning keyboard shortcuts and then trying to get them to work. And in this case, he wants to apply the cut function to the X button instead of the default Shift X. Shift X is not a cut function, Control X is, but that's neither here nor there. He's trying to reassign a button and he can't get it to work. Definitely edit faster using keyboard shortcuts. And Filmora does have a long list of keyboard shortcuts under File, Keyboard Shortcuts. And if we go to Editing, we'll see that Cut is assigned to Control X. X is also assigned, the plain X is assigned to select the range. Here, let me just return this to its original. This is where the X sits right now. So if we go to Cut and we type in X, we will get this warning that this is already assigned to Select Clip Range. Do you wish to replace it? So we're going to go ahead and say yes. And so this should be the keyboard shortcut at this point in time. Now, the Select Range now has an add in it, meaning that you should add your own other keyboard shortcut for that function. So we're just going to stick with this one for now because that's what the main question was about. And we will say OK. Now, we've said OK. And if we go in here anywhere, we should technically, we won't have to do this with the mouse. We should be able to just click X. And we can see that I'm typing X now, actually, and you can't see that I'm typing X. Trust me, I'm typing X, and it's not doing any kind of cut. Let's select it, and let's do an X. And as Chris says, all it does do is a delete, not what you expected. So let's try one other thing. Let's go back into keyboard shortcuts and go to Edit and just confirm that Cut indeed is X, and there is nothing down here in the Select Range that has just the add. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to close it down and we're going to restart this project, and we're going to see if the changes take hold. So let's just do a file, save, and let's call it shortcuts. All right, and we're now going to exit Filmora, and so I will be exiting the recording, and I'm going to save that recording. Okay, I'm now back. I saved my project. I closed out of Filmora, and I restarted everything. So let's take a look to see what the keyboard shortcut is set to. And we go to the edit function and we see that cut is indeed set to X. So let's call up our previous project, and we'll go to File, Recent Project, Shortcuts. And here we go. We have our previous project. Let's drag a video clip down there. X has been set to cut. Will it cut? No, indeed, it won't cut. It still just deletes. So I would have to say I confirm with Chris that reassigning keyboard shortcuts does not work. I have not tested to see whether you can assign something that's not on the keyboard already. This was just a test to see if we could do a change an existing key that was assigned to something else to another function.